Life just gives to you. Everybody has a different talent. And the reason we're all so messed up is because you're looking at everybody else's talent and wishing you had some of their talent. All the energy that you spend thinking about, wishing about, being jealous of, envious of anybody else is energy that you're not only putting out, it's going to come back to you negatively, but you're taking that away from you. All your energy should be forced on, what do I have to offer? What do I have to give? How can I be used in service? Because Dr. King's message of not everybody can be famous, but everybody can be great, because greatness is determined by service. And there is not a job in here that you can do that you don't switch the paradigm to service and not make that job more fulfilling.
Thank you for watching me on YouTube. If you're new to my channel, I would highly appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button while you're at it. Let me know in the comments what you think about this video. Let me know in the comments what type of video you would like to see next, so I can help you hopefully get your career to the next level, whether it's in music or a small business, whatever it is. And as always, if you guys help me grow this channel, I can have more resources to do these videos on the daily and help you guys at the same time. So I appreciate it, and let's get into today's topic. So what Oprah said right there is super, super powerful, and I want to break it down and give you some examples for small business owners or musicians or producers of what that really means and how you can internalize it, because I know a lot of you guys need help with this. What's going on, guys? My name is Matei, another day for Music Biz Daily. And again, to what Oprah just said is super powerful, because I see this all the time. I've experienced it when I was younger, is that we look at other people's talents, which is, part of the major negative aspects of social media, because you have so much information in other people's lives and you're wishing you could be X, Y, or Z or somebody else, or you could wish you could be that. But a lot of people are not self-aware enough to tap into what they're good at and be strategic about it as well. It's not just figuring out what you're good at, but also be strategic about it. So let me tell you what I mean by that, right? For example, some of you are probably sitting around and be like, man, I would love to be a YouTuber. Like, how awesome is it just to record your life and do whatever you want to do and be a YouTuber? But some of you are not built for that. Some of you are not, are too insecure to make videos and content fast. But what you may figure out is that, you could be a director of a YouTube show. Maybe you're also really good at that, and that's your talent, and that's really what you're better at and good at. Let me give you another example. Let's say you're a singer, or you want to be a singer, right? You would love to be the next Beyonce or whatever the case is. But in 2021, being a singer is not just being a great vocalist and a writer and then putting the song together, right? Because there's plenty of great singers at church, but they're not famous. And the reason I'm saying that is that being a singer in 2021, you gotta have the communication etiquette. You gotta know how to do interviews. You gotta have the whole package. You gotta sort of understand the business a little bit as well these days. You have to be able to communicate with your fans, with the radio networks. I already mentioned all that, but it's not just being an artist. It's like, you gotta be good at that, but it's not just that. So what else could you do? If you find out that maybe you're not built for this as a front-facing artist, that's okay. But maybe you could be an awesome writer. And you can now go after, different connections. You have to create them, obviously, but you can go after different connections and create demos with producers. And, you can now be a writer. And that's, man, some of the writers make more money than some of the artists that are out there. Let me tell you about myself, for example. I produce. I think I'm a pretty damn good producer. I also mix and master. And look, I've mixed and mastered for Universal and MMG, so obviously I can't be that bad, And I could have done that. I was thinking about, like, man, I'm really passionate about producing. Maybe I can sort of be the next, big producer. And look, in one day, when I have more time, I'm definitely gonna go back into production. But I was sort of strategic with that approach as well, because, I had a studio, I had a bunch of engineers, there's a bunch of great producers around me, super talented people. So I'm looking at the game, I'm like, this game is saturated. Maybe, trying to be a producer is gonna be an uphill battle. It's just gonna be a lot of stuff. I don't know if I wanna be famous like that. I kind of am, besides doing these videos and being sort of known in the business community, I don't wanna be famous like a producer famous, to be honest with you. But I was strategic, and I looked at the game and I'm like, but I also like to solve problems. A lot of people don't. I'm super analytical. I pick up technology really fast, whether it's Pro Tools or Facebook ads. I understand business. That's just from experience, from the last 15 years of my life, just failing a lot in different industries and succeeding a decent amount of times as well. So I looked at what I was good at, what I was talented, and that's why I'm doing what I'm doing today. Sort of like teaching, running a indie label, running a digital marketing agency, because I've realized where I was good at. And yeah, I would love to be, you know, a producer or whatever one day. You know, when I was younger in high school, like I wanted to be a rapper, like who wouldn't want to do that? But what I realized is that these are just dreams, and they were sort of put inside our heads, at least in my case, because they were just out there and it was so cool to do that. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people experienced it. Like, you're just looking at other people's talents and you want to be X, Y, and Z, but maybe that's not your thing. So within that thing that you're almost succeeding at, but you've just been at it for a long time and it's not happening, like I said, you want to be a rapper, singer, producer, whatever, what else is involved in that process of potentially being a singer? And maybe that's what you're really good at. Accept it, run with it, perfect it, and you can have a bigger career than you ever dreamed of by looking at somebody else and trying to be that. So I hope that, you know, sort of helps you understand what Oprah was saying, because it's super powerful, and I think a lot of people, you know, suffer from that. You know, and it's applicable to everything. Like I said, you know, you may want to be somebody that somebody close to you is, or within your business circle or whatever, and that's cool because it seems appealing, but once you jump into it and you can't handle that, the distraction or the organization, or you're not organized and things like that, you may just have to figure out, okay, where am I good at? What do I need to perfect? And maybe I can fill in another spot, and maybe 20 years later, I can, once I master the entire industry, then I can be that. That's kind of like my plan. Trust me, one day I will be producing platinum songs. As long as I'm here and healthy, mark my words, but I'm not in a hurry. I don't care if I'm 50 years old and doing it. It's gonna happen. So I'm gonna leave you with that. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Share this video with somebody who needs to see it. Stop looking at somebody else and wishing you were something else. Don't let the social media poison you. Please don't. And, you know, let me know what's the next topic you guys want to see. But as always, I will see you guys later, really not later, tomorrow, for another video from Music Biz Daily.